Hi YouTube, it's Lisa again. Today I'm going to do my second video. I'm going to do a video on my perfume collection. I like to watch collection videos myself and I love perfume, so I thought I'd put my perfume collection out there, just in case anybody's curious, and share what I've got. I like to see what other people have got. I'll show you what I store them in. This is the box I got at Target. They all just kind of sit in there. I like the box because it keeps them from falling over on the little dresser that I set them in my closet. Also, if I were to ever to store them anyplace else, like if they were to be in by a window or something where the sunlight could get at them, this protects them because it's high enough where the sunlight wouldn't get at the bottles and distort the fragrance. Because if you have a bottle that has a clear bottle like this one, the sunlight can affect the fragrance molecules. So it's good to store your fragrances away from heat. Heat can distort them too, and light. Not good for perfumes. And when you spend a lot of money on them, you don't want the fragrance to be distorted. I'm going to real quickly just run through what I have and then go back through and show you my favorites and any other little tidbits I have to add, but I don't want it to go too long, so real quickly. And some of these I got at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. That is a great place to find perfume. You can find discontinued fragrances there for cheap, just even fragrances that are still at the store. I've seen Michael Kors' original one there a lot. I've seen ones that I've gotten there that you can still find there very often. Lots of different fragrances, even some hard to find fragrances you can sometimes find at Marshall's or TJ Maxx for cheaper. It's a great place to look for fragrances. In fact, when I'm really wanting a certain bottle, I'll go to those places first and see if there is one so I can save myself maybe $20 or $30. So check there first if you've got a Marshall's or TJ Maxx around you. To begin, I have Gucci Envy Me. This is the 1.7 ounce. This I did get at either Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and I was really excited to find this because I'd been wanting this one for a long time, and it was a lot cheaper. It smells so good. I love that one. Oh, excuse me. This one I actually dropped off the counter and it broke. I don't know if you can see that, but I have clear tape. I was really glad it didn't break all the way through to the fragrance inside and lose all my perfume. So it's got that tape flap on it because it's got a chipped off corner. Next is Very Sexy Now from Victoria's Secret. This is one of their limited edition fragrances that they do. Like every summer they have one that they come out with. This one smells kind of like coconutty and beachy, and it's one that I have used a lot, but I really only use this in the summertime. It feels weird to wear it in the winter, which we're in now, and it's a little too cold for coconut scented perfume. The next two are also kind of on vacation right now from being worn because they're summery for me. I don't really wear them in the winter time. They're both from Escada. This one is Island Kiss. This one is Sunset Heat. They smell very similar, but this one is a little bit more citrusy and orangey scented, hence the orange bottle. These are also kind of what Victoria's Secret does with like that limited edition fragrance thing. This is Escada's limited edition fragrances for the summer. So I have two of those. And especially the Island Kiss, by the way, I love this one. It came out so long ago, but I love it that I try not to wear it just to kind of save it because it's hard to find. I can't find it very many places. Next are from Juicy Couture. I have the original Juicy Couture. Love this fragrance. I get very many compliments on this when I wear it, and it's very potent. All of Juicy Couture's fragrances are always eau de parfums. And for those of you who don't know, an eau de parfum versus an eau de toilette, the eau de parfum is stronger because it has more of the fragrance, the actual fragrance oil in the fragrance itself. So a parfum is usually the purest form of the fragrance you can get from a company. Then next down is the eau de parfum, and a step down from there is the eau de toilette, and then if they carry it, is next down would be like a body spray that has the least concentration of fragrance oil and would be your lightest option. I'm sure most of you know that, but just in case you don't, now you know. So, because this is an Eau de Parfum, then it would be a little bit stronger of the fragrance. So this, I really don't need a lot of sprays to get the scent that I'd like and the wearability that I want. And this bottle I've used a lot of, and as you can see, it hasn't made that big of a dent into the bottle. So this I will have a long time, and especially because I don't usually wear the same perfume every day. It takes me a long time to go through a bottle anyway, much less one that I barely have to use any of to smell the fragrance. Next, from Juicy Couture, actually I'm going to show you this one next, is the Viva La Juicy. This is a little teeny bottle of it. I love their packaging, by the way. The little pink bow is so cute. It's just a juicier, fruitier fragrance than the first one. And the third Juicy Couture that I have, in my mind, seems like if these two got together, the Juicy Couture and the Viva La Juicy, and had a child, it would be the Couture Couture. When I first smelled that, that's what I thought. I was like, wow, it's like a perfect combination of the first two fragrances. It really smelled like that to me. It might not to everybody, but to me it really smells like an in-between of the first two. So it's kind of a nice balance. Like when I don't feel like I want really fruity or really like intense and hard to describe like the Juicy Couture, I go for this one. I like it a lot. It's a good scent. Next, moving on, Marc Jacobs, the original. This is the only Marc Jacobs scent that I have. I'm not too keen on the other ones. They smell a little generic to me. And this one I like, but I love gardenia scent, like a true gardenia. And this, I'm pretty sure one of his main fragrance notes is gardenia. So that's a good one. Next, and I do have two celebrity perfumes, by the way. Not too proud, but sometimes they smell good. So, Fancy by Jessica Simpson. Another one I got at Marshall's, $10. It actually is an Eau de Parfum, 1 ounce for $10. Great deal. I did like the way it smelled, and I wasn't gonna spend full price on it, but when I found it for $10, I was like, I gotta have that. Next, from Philosophy, I have some fragrances. Amazing Grace, the 2 ounce Eau de Parfum. This is my second bottle of this. The first bottle, however, was an Eau de Toilette, and I had to use it almost like a body mist. I just sprayed it a ton to get the wearability and the fragrance scent that I wanted it to be throughout the day. This one I only need a few spritzes. It's a lot stronger, and I get so many compliments on this one. I love Amazing Grace. At the current moment, it's my favorite perfume. Next is Baby Grace from Philosophy. It's not powdery, so if you kind of like that cuddly, clean smell, you might want to check this out. It's not their most popular of the Philosophy fragrances, but I don't think it gets enough attention of what it deserves. It really is a nice fragrance. I will show you a body spritz real quick. Pure Grace, I have the body spritz in from Philosophy. I do like that. It layers well with the other two Philosophy fragrances. I bought a fragrance coffret, whatever the word is, I don't know how to say it. But when you get a set of mini perfumes from a brand, and I got the Philosophy mini set, it came with Amazing Grace, which is nice because it's like, I wish it was a roller ball, but it's nice. I can just dab it on myself. I used this more when I had the Eau de Toilette of the fragrance just because it didn't last too long, but now I don't really need the travel size of it to dab during the day because my Eau de Parfum lasts. Pure Grace, that also came with it, and then Inner Grace, which to me smells a lot like Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker and the Narciso Rodriguez for her scent. Not the Essence, the original Narciso Rodriguez. It's just clean, but it's got like musk in it, I'm sure. It smells good. Moving on, Stella McCartney. I've used that quite a bit. It's an amber rose scent. My other celebrity perfume, which smells a lot like Michael Kors, so if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to Michael Kors, because I know Michael Kors is expensive, Kim Kardashian perfume. It's not, you can tell that the ingredients may not be as high quality as Michael Kors, But to save yourself some money, if you really like that scent, try this one. It might work for you. Don't worry who made it. Just see if you like the scent. You might like it if you like the Michael Kors one. It smells good. My third favorite that I have, like, I love the Juicy Couture, the Amazing Grace. My third favorite, which I've had for a long time, Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum from Chanel. I love this one. Yeah, I don't wear it too much in the summer, but it's my winter scent. It's kind of stronger. Chanel's just classic. I love Chanel, and that one is my favorite that they make. Going on from Chanel, I have their newest Chance Chanel perfume. It's the Eau Tender. I think this one has peonies included in the fragrance note list. It's very light. It reminds me of like just springtime and light little delicate flowers. That's what it smells like to me. Lolita Lempica. This one's been around for a long time. This is my second bottle of this. I haven't used it too much. You can see the little air bubble maybe in there. The first one that I had was an Eau de Toilette. I had to use a few more sprays. This one I only need 1 or 2, and I get the fragrance payoff that I'd like. Vanilla Apricot by Comptoir Sud Pacifique. I don't speak French, excuse my French accent. It's kind of a foodie scent. I don't reach for this one hardly at all. If you love vanilla foodie scents, check out this brand because they are almost all vanilla based, so you might like that a lot. I have a Rollerball from Valentino Rockin' Rose Couture. It's a rose based scent. It's very nice. There's a little company where I live called the Soap Opera. They have soaps that you can't find very many places, and they also have, you can mix your own fragrances, or they have just little oils that you can put in anything that they have, or buy them by themselves, mix and create what you want, or they have pre-mixed ones. Like this one is called Island Caress, and I got it because it smells exactly like the Escada Island Kiss. I was so excited when I smelled this because it smelled exactly like my Escada that I can't buy anymore, and this, I can walk down the street and get a bottle of this anytime that I want. Yeah, it smells exactly like it. Okay, I have one more little thing, and then I'm gonna cut it short because I'm sure this is getting long. I don't know that the Body Shop makes this anymore, and I have had body sprays in the past, but this is the perfume oil in Moonflower. It's just a nice scent, and I wish they still carried it because it's the least, not the least, I guess I should say, it's the most wearable for me of their scents. It's very nice. So that's my perfume collection. Yeah, I think I covered everything, so I'm just making sure. If you have any questions about a certain one, let me know, or maybe suggestions based on if you know that you like one, because I always sniff the new perfumes when they come out. I read up on the new stuff every time, and I'm really interested in fragrance notes combinations and such like that, so fragrance is something that I think I know just a little bit about, just because it's something that my interest in what I read about a lot. So I hope this is at least a little bit of interest to you guys, and if you have fragrance collections, post a video response or something, let me see what you got. Alright, thanks guys.